when the wine is made, we bring it up to the still here, because this one still works. So if you come back in November, December, January, you'll see it working with the smell of the eau de vie. So this is a still. So this one is not so old. It was built in 1979. So you could find older stills than this one, because the shape and the technique hasn't changed since Vinny's time, for example. We are considered as a producer, so we are not allowed to buy any grape or any wine from the outside. We use a white wine, which is not very strong and quite bitter, so that's really a good wine to distill, but not a very good wine to drink. And we get, after the first distillation, something which is 30% of alcohol. We call that brouillis. And this brouillis here is distilled a second time. So the brouillis we get here, we put it back into the boiler. The second distillation is made exactly the same way as the first one. So it goes still through the swan neck, through the middle part again, and there is a second condensation here. And we get, after that, this eau de vie, which is 70% of alcohol. This eau de vie into oak barrels, new oak barrels, so the wood will give its tannin to the eau de vie, so it gets darker and darker. This is the color you get after 1 year, and that's the one we get after 2 years. After 3 years, we consider that the eau de vie is dark enough. So then we put it into old oak barrels, which are older than 5 years old, and these barrels don't give any color anymore. And you can see that from the last bottles here, 5-10 years, the color hasn't changed. But in order to make the Pinot, we are going to blend 1/4 of this eau de vie and 3/4 of grape juice. So the Pinot is made during the harvest. As soon as the grapes are pressed, we add to the grape juice the eau de vie from the winter before, and then everything is blended together to make the Pinot. Please.
De Bob, hè?
Ja, ja.
Je suis le Bob.
Pardon?
C'est en Nederlands.
You're the driver.
Yes.
Yeah. So, just a little bit. Ja, proost Joop.
Proost Joop.
Gaat ie. 5 jaar wit.